Micheline Queen with another segment of Dopology 101, where we're celebrating people living artistically in our local area of DMV and Montgomery County. Today we're here with Drip Benefit.
Yo, what's up? It's Drip Benefit. I'm stoked to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome. We're happy to have you here too. I don't know even where we should start. Where are you from?
I'm from Rockville, Maryland.
Okay.
Born and raised, DMV area. I went to school in DC at Gonzaga.
Okay.
So a little bit of Rockville in me, a little bit of DC in me. And I live in Gaithersburg now.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. What is your art?
I'm a singer, producer, songwriter. My instrument's guitar, like that's like what I grew up learning. But just overall obsessed with music in any shape, form, capacity. It's my whole life.
True.
Literally.
How long have you been singing or playing guitar? Where should we start?
I think so. My dad plays a 12-string guitar,
Okay.
so I grew up with a guitar in my house, and I started playing probably like 8 or 9, something around there. I was terrible at it, like absolutely terrible at it. And like eventually I would start going to. I saw School of Rock.
Okay.
Which
Classic.
I always shout out. I always shout out School of Rock because it's just literally one of the best movies of all time. But that made me want to go to like music camp.
Okay.
You know, I was blessed. Like I got to go to music camp and like have a band, and we made band shirts and stuff. So, you know, also my brother and sister like did musical theater growing up.
Okay.
And so since I'm the youngest, I just was like always going to their shows. That's like a 5-year-old and 6-year-old, and they're singing like Les Mis and like all this stuff. So it just kind of has been around me like always.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. So you say you play guitar. What else do? You make beats? How does that go?
Yeah, I play like a little bit of piano.
Okay.
Not very eloquently, but I can play a little bit of piano. And I started learning Ableton, just a recording software, like 8 years ago.
Okay.
I had like a stint where I would record in like GarageBand, and like just do like acoustic stuff. But when I went to college, I went to Berklee College of Music for a little while. Yeah.
So did I.
Oh, no way.
Crazy.
What?
Here we are.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
I had no what?
Okay, but yeah, it's about you right now.
How did I just learn this?
This is the universe.
I thought you were fucking with me. I was like, what?
Okay.
Yeah, so like I wanted to do like John Mayer stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Word.
John Mayer is my idol. I love John Mayer. But when I went to Berklee, like I met some really amazing friends that like produce music,
True.
did sound design. I guess around that time like Skrillex and like all this like trap stuff was like kind of coming around. It was super hot, and like I was just watching these producers that got into Berklee, and I was like, I want to be like them.
Mm-hmm.
My roommate made beats in Ableton, so that was when I like started to just produce my own stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, like it is so easy to make something sound terrible when you first start making music.
Yeah.
And that's the beautiful thing about it, is like eventually like you just slowly figure things out, and it's a never-ending journey of just trying to elevate and like continue to get better at it.
True. True. Okay, so besides John Mayer, who else inspires you?
So I have to say Mac Miller.
Okay.
I have to. Kids was super influential to me, because when I was doing the songwriting stuff, I also had this like desire to like rap, because when me and my friends would just like hang out and do hoodlum stuff, like they would make me feel like I was so good at it, even though I wasn't. But like no one else wanted to really rap, so I had a couple friends that would like just mess around. And Mac just made me feel like, wow, I can do this. Like, let's have fun with this. And then like, Odd Future, Frank Ocean, Channel Orange is like a timeless album. I love Frank Ocean. Hip hop stuff, like I definitely was listening to like the Jay-Z Linkin Park Collision Course tape, fuse it all together. I've gone through so many phases of like the Fall Out Boy to the Diggable Planets. If you've heard of Diggable Planets, just like super New York sampled hip hop beats and stuff. So yeah, I think it's normal. I would consider you weird if you didn't like a whole bunch of different like genres and artists.
True. Let's see. So, how has this process been for you? I know you mentioned that you started putting music on SoundCloud. Like, just give us a timeline.
Yeah, so like I started putting music on SoundCloud, but I wasn't like I wasn't always like happy with it, you know. I just wanted to like share what I was creating and what I was doing, you know. I wasn't like super attached to it, and I moved to LA because I've been doing it for so long that I was like, I need to take a risk. I need to get out of my comfort zone. I need to figure out what else is out there for me, as far as just like being uncomfortable and like meeting people and knowing that like you still aren't where you want to be yet, but the only way you can find out if you can get there is just by taking that risk. And I'm not gonna lie, like I met some really amazing people in LA, but it was super hard to find like opportunities to get out of my little bedroom where I'm always making music by myself and figuring out how I could like release music in an official way that I felt really proud of and really happy about. And luckily, like after a whole year of being there, like COVID was going on and everything, and I was able to meet this producer, Alex Skiles. Luckily, my friend Brant introduced me to him because he was recording with him, and he's a really great songwriter, like rock style stuff. And I was like saving money on rent because I knew if I saved money, I was gonna hopefully find an opportunity to find someone that would work with me. So I was like super close to leaving LA, and then I met Alex, and like things just were so effortless. Like I love his energy. He's so knowledgeable. We have the most amazing conversations just like about life and society and music, everything. And originally, like I was just gonna have him help me finish mixing beats so I could start selling beats. But he heard some of my songs. He was like, "Dude, like, we need to do an EP." So that made me like, as someone that like separates the producing from like the artistry, like I kind of don't know all the time like how I want to go about it. So that was him like giving me the okay. Like he works with really good artists. He knows what he's doing, and he was like, "Dude, we need to make an EP ASAP." And I was really lucky. Like that opportunity came very close to not happening.
Word.
So it was just like fate.
Word. So what inspired, I would say, what inspired your sound for this most recent project besides you working with Alex? Like how did you come up with this idea?
So the 3 songs were like all beats that I had like sitting on my computer. And last summer I made a promise to myself that like I love YouTube beats because there's so many talented producers out there, but I was just like, the next songs that I release, I have to self-produce. Like I have to make this myself. So we went through like old beats and stuff, and some songs like I had written like maybe a hook or like super sparse, you know, not finished at all. And so we ended up picking the 3 songs, and we recorded them in 3 days. We did 1 song a day, basically. And I was able to like, I sent him the stems for the beats, and he would help me like arrange the beats and just get like a big picture idea of like how we were gonna go about doing it. Going in, fixing specific things, like changing the hi-hats or like just doing what a great producer does. Like he was my lifeline for that, for real. And we just bounced ideas off each other like really, really effortlessly. He was able to add like switch ups and flip the beats around, and just like he made the beats like come to life in an entirely different way than where they were.
Word. So far, what would you say is the most profound thing that you've learned, I guess, about yourself as a person, as an artist?
There's so many. There really are. You know, like no one owes you anything. Like the only person that owes you something is yourself. And we were just talking about this, but like getting out of your own way is the most important thing in the entire world, right? I've like had music gear over the years. I've lost a lot of it because instead of investing in making songs with the right people and figuring out how to do it, you know, I would need money, or I'd be like strapped for cash and just like not inspired. I'm not making money off the music. So I would like sell gear or something like that, you know? But But that was just coming from like a place of like being in my own way and like having a scarcity mindset of like, I'm not good enough. When am I ever gonna reach my goals? When am I ever gonna accomplish this very what's the word? Ambiguous, like accomplish this ambiguous thing. Like, is everyone out to be like Post Malone? Is everyone out to be Justin Bieber? Like, being real, I used to want to be in the NBA. Like, realistically, like we all have big dreams and big goals. And once you get out of your own way and figure out like there's a way for you to do this, and it's gonna look different for everybody. Like it really is. And once you sort of start to like trust that, I know this is a lot. Once you sort of start to trust that and believe that good things will come to you, you just keep that good head on your shoulders. Like, I really believe that people can accomplish so many things they didn't even know they could. And I think like me putting out this project is like kind of a testament to that. You know, I was not in that place not that long ago of being in my message. So.
True. All right, so tell the listeners where they can find the project. Tell them everything they need to know.
All right, definitely. So you can find the project, Medicine EP, is on all streaming platforms. I know everybody loves that phrase. I would really appreciate it if you guys could go bump that in the car. I'm really good at making sad music, but I was trying to make some more vibey boppy stuff, so you can play in your car, bump it. You know, I would really appreciate it. Drip_benefit on Instagram, all that jazz. And yeah, like feel free to DM me at all if you ever need advice on how to go about making music, how to go about just getting it started. I literally love answering questions about anything music related to help people, and I would love to hear from some people and hope you guys like the music for sure.
Well, you heard it from the man himself. It's the collective community. Thanks for joining us today. Dopeology 101 out.
What's up, guys? It's me, Drip Benefit. I'm here with my boy, officially.dope, and we're cooking up a beat right now. I'm gonna be laying down some guitar. I'm gonna get into it.